Hi, I'm Pastor Kurt, and this is your 5-minute Bible study. Today, we're going to be looking at Mark chapter 6, verses 1 through 6. This is the story of when Jesus is rejected in his hometown of Nazareth. So, we know that Jesus was born in Bethlehem, even though the Gospel of Mark doesn't tell us that. We hear about that from Luke. But we also know that he was raised in Nazareth. This is where he grew up. Well, Jesus has gone off, he's been baptized, he's gathered disciples, he's done some miracles, he's told some parables, and he returns home. Now, the people there know who Jesus is, they remember him as a kid, so they're probably thrilled to welcome him back home. They want to hear what he's got to say. It's like hometown boy returns home. Let's throw a party and celebrate. Well, they welcome him, and Jesus basically says that God is for everybody, not just for you. That makes them so upset that they want to throw Jesus off a cliff. That's a dramatic turn. Okay, how do we go from welcoming back this hometown boy to wanting to throw him off a cliff? There's a number of things in this scene we need to pay attention to. First, we hear that the people in Nazareth are kind of dumbstruck by Jesus. They're kind of surprised that he's saying these things. It's kind of like, where did he get this? Right? We remember him running around here. We know his parents. We know his siblings. We remember him maybe getting into trouble or maybe going to the synagogue or maybe doing this or that. Think about when you go back to the town where you grew up in. Think about memories that people have of you when you were a kid. Or think about people that you remember from their childhood. Maybe they've grown up and you remember, oh, I remember I used to change your diapers. Or I remember when you were running around getting into trouble or playing with your friends or whatever the case, right? You remember them as they used to be. The people in Nazareth remembered Jesus as he used to be. This is still their mental image of him. This is how they perceive him. Well, when he starts talking about all this new stuff, then they're like, wait a minute, where did he get all this from? Where did this come from? They are so kind of surprised by what Jesus is saying that it doesn't register for them. But not only that, not only is he saying new things, but the new things that he's saying is basically God is not just for you guys. God is for everyone. Now think about it. If you're somebody from Nazareth, Jesus is your hometown celebrity. Jesus put your town on the map. Think about celebrities today. Their hometowns probably have big signs saying, hometown of whoever the celebrity is, right? People know the hometown because of the celebrity. There was even a line that, can anything good come out of Nazareth? Well, Jesus did. And the people of Nazareth are pretty proud about that. So when Jesus tells them that God's not just for them, that he's for everybody, then that takes away their special status. And they don't like that. They still remember him as he used to be. And they want that special connection with him. But Jesus says no. God is much, much bigger than that. Think about the people you know from their childhood. Think about how you've seen them grow up. Or even just kids that you haven't seen for a while. Sometimes the first thing that adults say to kids they haven't seen for a while is, boy, you've grown up. Or, wow, you got tall. Stuff like that. The kid already knows this. Right? The kid already knows they've grown up and they've gotten tall. It's not news to them, but it's news to you. You're saying these things in order to adjust your mental picture of how you remember them. The people of Nazareth didn't want to adjust their mental picture of Jesus. Sometimes we don't want to adjust our mental picture of Jesus. Sometimes we have a certain picture of how we think Jesus is supposed to be. Then we hear about him doing something or saying something or acting in the world in a certain way, and it just doesn't fit for us. It just doesn't fit in how we see Jesus. Well, this is still Jesus too. Jesus is opening our minds, opening our hearts to see how God is active in a world beyond just our narrow picture. There's your 5-minute Bible study for the day. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.